All right, here we go with episode 86, and we're starting off with a very smug look. Look at this. A very smug look by this bastard. Look at this subbitch. I have complete control of the situation and the scenario. Speaking of shitty voiceover. But, yeah, that's what that look kind of tells me. Anyway, let's go and get into it. We are queued up right after the theme song, and we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, shit. What if that's... Okay, yeah. That shadow dude is so creepy, man. With just the lips and the eyes and the shadow. Very, very creepy. Right. So this they don't really do this very often where they reiterate the previous fight. I guess it's important. You got smoked. Then he's hurriedly removing the shirt. Yeah. Really, they're showing so much from the previous episode. He was underwater removing his shirt. There's no way you will ever convince me that's not what he was doing. Really? This is 86, right? What a weird choice. Yeah. Not that it would have been the other one, because the other one didn't start this way, but I'm just shocked that they're going back this far. It's interesting because the last episode was one of the best paced episodes in the entire series, and they started this episode with a bunch of shit from the previous episode. Weird. Yeah. Nope, he just likes scarification. It is interesting he can hear what's happening in there. He can hear it. Yusuke can't, right? Is that or can they? I guess I don't know because he hasn't addressed them. Maybe everybody in the cave can hear what's going on inside the shadow guy. Interesting. I didn't consider that. I'll be honest with you. That's one reason to replay this because I'm actually reconsidering what we were seeing, right? Because he Kuwabara seems to think that Yusuke can hear him because he said, "Hey, I'm glad you finally listened to me." Maybe he did. Maybe he did hear you and listen to you. You know, I can't rule it out. Like until we see something definitive one way or another. It's possible. But everybody in the cave can hear him. We know that the bad guy can hear him. I just don't know if Yusuke can hear him. Yeah, yeah. Tell you something. The author likes to do this, right? We've seen this so many times. The author likes it when characters watch these encounters, these fights, because you have Boss Baby and Ogre. Of course, Boss Baby and Ogre, those scenes aren't really canon, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the anime likes it. But I can think of half a dozen examples where we have characters watching other characters fight, including the Dark Tournament. The author likes having people these fights have audiences, which we don't see that in, like, for instance, One Piece or Naruto. Every now and then, randomly, you'll see somebody will watch a fight, but typically, the fights are private. There's two people way off the hell away from everything in the middle of a desert or something fighting, and there's nobody else around, and there's no way for anybody to watch. Here, there's so many different ways people watch here. This is just another one. It's just interesting. It's like an here we go with this. Splitting Kick Violet Flame Blast. I give that a 5 out of 10. Just when I said there's no attack names. I love dodgeball. Look at him. He's pretty good at it too, man. Of course, you can't catch it like you can in dodgeball. You would have liked dodgeball, man. I love dodgeball. And I was a skinny ass kid. It was one way for me to get my aggression out, man. It was great. I loved it. Fortunately, there's a lot of rocks I can hide behind. Does he not have shields? I guess he don't, does he? Shit. Yeah, he's getting lit up, man. God damn. Yeah, he doesn't really have much defense, does he? Mostly he's an offensive type fighter. Yeah, he is getting worked. This dude is stomping you out, man. Jesus. Holy shit. You're getting this work. He's beating your ass like it's Friday night, man. He ain't even drawn a sweat yet. You got smoked like a brisket. Damn, that was ugly. Yeah, that's what happens after somebody gets their ass stomped out. How much time do we have left? Less than 2 hours, right? Yeah, sure. It typically does, doesn't it? Yeah. Were they not? I thought they were being sarcastic. Because I'm awesome. Yeah. Smells like demon ass. Smells like ass. Imagine ass if somebody put some moldy sausage gravy in there with it. That's what this smells like. Really? 2 hours. Oh, okay. I thought I said an hour. I thought I saw an hour and 50 minutes or something. I guess that's why I was saying 2 hours. You better hurry his baby ass up, man. Do not have time for this shit. That can't be good. Oh, I see. Yep. Well, it's nothing but an empty cave now. Where do we go from here? Try to see if you can smell the hole opening. It disturbs me to even say those words out loud. I don't think smelling a hole open has ever been a good thing in all of human history. Smoked. He is messy. The cave is messy now too with what's left of his corpse. Well, it put him down, but like you said, it didn't keep him down. Now you've really pissed me off. I'm all cock. I thought you knew. Really? We're still doing this damn list? Yeah, we noticed that. That is true. We noticed that. This is a fair critique. Have we seen him do this? Fight more than one person at a time? I don't think we have. Yeah, he's going to keep doing it. The hell is Foursquare? I know what Squarespace is. What is Foursquare? You joke around too much. You're a play baby. Okay. If you're that much better, yeah, man, come on. Like if it was that much of a disparity, you would have already killed him. I don't believe you. You could just poured all your energy at him, which I guess is kind of what he's doing here, right? That's a better one. Shorter's better. At least one word be recognizable in English. And the other word would be a cool sounding Japanese name. That's the perfect attack name. It's not my favorite, but it's a really good one. Splinter is a good word. Splinter implies pain, annoyance. Nobody likes getting a splinter. And then the other one is a cool sounding Japanese name. So that's pretty good. That's a good attack name. You're really starting to piss me off. Bring it on, bitch. Question is, can your Yusuke hear that? He can. Okay, so they can hear that shit. I didn't think they could. I really didn't. Interesting. You think he could have beaten Tagora? That would have been an interesting fight. Probably. If he's got this much power, he probably could have beaten Torgo. I'm thinking anyway. The problem with hypotheticals is then you have to ask a bunch of questions. Had he had to fight a bunch of other people before fighting Torgo? Did he get a good night's sleep? Did he have a good meal beforehand? Every variable matters. The impressive thing about Yusuke is he had all those fights over the last few days and had still beat Torgo. What would have been like if he had been well rested and that had been his first fight in a week, right? You're goddamn right. Yeah. Right. He's already deciphered the problem here. Stick and move, stick and move, stick and move. Now he's got reasons. That hurt his feelings. He does do crazy shit. There are piranha in there. Did you know that? They don't just eat shirts. Yeah. Well, now you're wet and stupid. Before you were just stupid. You gotta admit, this kid's got style. Nope. I call this one big toe up your ass. Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, somebody got a thesaurus. Look at that look on his face. How you like them apples? I don't think you like them apples. I think them apples are rotten. Speaking of PE. So? Yeah. See, this is MMA. Martial arts used to be just two guys sitting there doing this shit. Now I'll take you to the floor, man. Tune that ass up. We're trying to save the world here, man. What are you talking about? Queensberry rules and shit. This ain't the rules. Beat that ass. Hell yeah. In your ass, bitch. That's a great shot right there. The POV shot of getting your ass kicked is pretty awesome. Yeah, bitch. Light him up. Uh-oh. Watch out for whatever the hell this is. Well, that's not good. He had a secret Derringer. Spirit gun Derringer, right? He's like, look, if you're going to cheat, so am I. That was a great the POV shot of the fist coming at him. That was really, really good. The director's on one, man. That's right. I could turn my hand into a pistol. It's the same thing as a spirit gun. I mean, it's literally the same thing. I mean, you don't need all that. You know we can shoot energy, hard energy gun. Huh? He knows how to pace himself, unlike some anime. Oh shit! Why are we seeing it 3 times? This reminds me of somebody making fun of One Piece. They dropped a short the other day. Kind of annoyed me. Really? He was just lighting you up, man. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, now he's pissed. Oh shit! What the hell? What the hell is this? How many people is he? Obviously happened inside him. Then you explain it, by the way. I'm not even touching that. As you know, I have a passing acquaintance with real life multiple personalities. It didn't. No, it didn't. If he was older than 5 years old when this happened. No, it didn't. That's not multiple personalities. Like I said, I have a passing knowledge, but I'm not going to go there. This is just an anime from 30 years ago, or whatever. So we'll just ride. We'll ride it. We'll ride with it. Roll with it, I think is what I'm trying to say. Because this is not trying to be a documentary on what dissociative identity disorder actually is, right? So, you know. But just know, anything this show says on this subject is horseshit. Just know that and we'll move on. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I knew you were here for me. How entertaining would that actually be? I don't think very much. He might break out of here. You're really starting to piss him off, Killer Bar. If you're going to substitute, so why? Yeah, there's nothing to slice. Oh, Jesus Christ. You gotta be shitting me. You're fighting against 7 people? And you're a shitty shot, so, you know, that's even. Why don't you attack the other person in here with you, man? You're attacking the eyeball. Attack the person that's keeping you in here. Yeah. Yeah. Attack him. If we kill you, let's see what happens after that. I know you know. I think you're controlling him. I think if we kill you, we get out of here. So let's find out. Feels like a fresh summer breeze. Huh. I still think you're a shitty shot, even though I'm sure he's missing on purpose on some of those. I mean, I would attack the other guy in there with me, but apparently that's not an option. I don't know. What if you take your goodies? Then you won't feel the pain anymore, will you? Or, you know, a stronger pain medication. That's never something you want to hear in a fight. Come to daddy. That's also not something you want to hear in a fight. Or in most circumstances. He's dead as hell. You have a spirit gun you haven't used lately, right? Oh shit! I forgot about this. I literally forgot about this. The cavalry's here. The cavalry's coming over the hill, man. Finally. Slow. We got less than 10 minutes, right? That's a good question. Well, I think Yusuke is going to win the fight in the end, but this was a necessary timeout, right, for him to get his bearings. That's what I think. We'll see. Now, I mean, because of the previous conversation, I just recorded that a few minutes before I recorded this. I was looking at the clock this time, but like that was still a very well paced episode, very fast paced. Again, no shitty voiceover, and it's amazing. Like, so I would say I would give this the same grade I gave the previous one. The only reason I was self aware and actually looking was because we had just talked about it. It's kind of like, you don't think about the fact that you breathe automatically until you think about the fact you breathe automatically. Then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, I'm aware of my breathing, and then you freak out, and then you get distracted by something, and you forget again that you breathe. Like your body is always breathing, right? But we don't think about it. It's one of those things. Kind of like this. I thought about not looking at the clock, so I looked at the clock, right? But like, this was a very well paced episode. Is what I'm trying to say here.